Well, that wind still going pretty good. It seems like it's died down a little bit. And for tonight, I'm going to have our first fire of the year. What do you think about that, Sadie? We're gonna do our first fire of the season. So in honor of that, I've got my perfect fire starting material here. Here's Sadie and Bud. They're gonna watch as I get the first fire of the season going. Right, Bud? But you're not hungry. Bud's not hungry. Bud's not. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, Bud. You're not hungry. You're not hungry. Okay, let's get to starting this fire. All right, we got the kindling going. So let me go grab a small log from outside here. What do we got here? Something fairly small, just to get things rolling here. Everything's pretty hefty, but I guess we'll try this one. Let's get this one. But okay, looks like it's coming out pretty good. Look at the cloud cover coming in here. You can see the wind it's died down, but it's not gonna be over till tomorrow. It's still gonna be kind of blowing here. Buddy boy. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning here, and just sitting here having my coffee and collecting my thoughts for the day. Kind of thinking about where everybody's going today and what we're gonna do. I already went around yesterday and kind of looked at everything. Yeah, well, I see definitely we had a little moisture. It's calling for snow. It definitely feels a little chilly out here, and it's still windy. So the wind's gonna blow kind of throughout the day here, and that definitely got a little moisture. I can see it on the ground. So but I already went around yesterday and pretty much figured out where I'm gonna send everybody today. So it's get everybody going here. Oh boy, it's looking a little dark over that way. Looks like we're gonna get quite a bit next week. Could be a good substantial amount next week for sure. We're gonna get a little bit tonight, but could be a substantial amount next week at the Yosemite Toad Inn here. There it is, guys. A little spitting just a little tiny bit. Monday morning here. Can barely see it, but it's really warm, so you can see it's just turned into liquid right when it hits. Come on, Bud and Sadie, let's go. And so it begins, folks. This stuff's nice and wet. Everything's real wet. A lot of moisture in the air right now. Definitely an interesting view right there. Let's see if we can get a better shot out the window here. The weather's moving in, guys. next week. It's going to be more. Probably actually we'll get some accumulation next week. It may not last, but definitely get some accumulation, especially up high. Dark back there on Sherwin. Mysterious and dark. I love it. I actually love this kind of weather. So a lot of people find it gloomy. I actually like it. It reminds me of the coast, the northern coast where I love to be. So gives me a little deja vu. Well, I'll tell you one thing about this weather. It definitely brings a sense of urgency to all the things we have to do for our snow removal. We've been kind of wrapped up in the business of construction all summer, and now this weather's moving in, and we've got to change gears. It's time to go to Plow Brothers. It's Plow Brothers time coming very soon, and construction will be a thing of the past until next spring. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Nobody really knows till it's on the ground, but I've heard there's a lot of debate on what we're going to see this year, whether it's going to be kind of a repeat of last year. And I've had a lot of people say it's going to be minor compared to last year. It's not going to be a big year. So you got a lot of people on both sides of the coin. I'm going to say it's about a 50-50 chance it could go either way. That's all you can say right now. I think only time will determine. So Sadie and Bud and I are going to head on down to the airport and get these boys started on Monday morning. Well, at least the windshield's getting cleaned, so hopefully you guys will be happy about that. I am going to get it replaced hopefully this week. I'm going to head back down south on the next couple days, and I'm going to stay for a week down there. I have a bunch of stuff going on down there, so I need to take care of it. So once we get the guys going here for Monday and Tuesday, I'll be heading out. And I'll be heading out with a clean windshield. Look at that. Wonder if there's a pot of gold over there. That's a double rainbow there. Looking back towards Mammoth. That storm is coming over the top of us right now. And the wind's still going pretty good. So we're gonna have to deal with that wind today down here and decide, you have to be extremely careful in this wind with these panels. They'll take off and you might go for a flight. So we got to be real careful with these panels and remove them very carefully and not catch the wind. And even when we're loading panels up on the roof, we're gonna have to bundle them together. And if it's too windy, we're just not gonna do it. We're gonna go work on something else on the back or something like that. But we're gonna keep an eye out, see how things go, and wish us luck. Okay, so of course it's extremely windy here, and we're not gonna be able to do much this morning with this wind like this. But we're gonna maybe get in here and get inside and close the door and unbolt some purlins. Well, this is certainly a bust. Pretty disappointing. I got all these guys here like 10 guys. We were planning on hitting the ground, just knocking things out, and doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do anything today. It's a rough weather, so it's gonna be it is what it is, guys. Well, in typical Plow Brother Allied fashion, we are learning some hard lessons for the second time out here with the wind. So we knew the wind was gonna hurt us after the first time it got windy and we lost some panels. Well, today we're dealing with an extremely windy morning out here at the airport, and it's changed direction. It's almost blowing in all different directions, like a vortex. So you just don't even know. It's coming out of the west, then it was coming out of the south, and then it was coming out of the north, right? So it's been just consistently changing direction on the drop of a dime, like literally, like within just a few short minutes it completely changes direction. So anyways, we had these panels over here, are brand new. I'm going to show you. They're brand new, and they're in a stack, and they're stacked tightly, very tightly, and we put a purlin on top because, you know, we thought, okay, hey, we need to put a purlin on top here. And this one here, it threw the purlin off. You can see, I'm not even gonna go out there right now because it's so windy you won't be able to hear me, but you can see the purlins right there. And there goes my guys going home in the van because can't do anything. A couple other guys are gonna come down here right now, and we're going to get some ratchet straps, and we're just gonna literally lay the purlin back on top, and we're going to ratchet strap the purlin to the top, because there's 4 more panels we lost. These panels are about $190 a piece, so I'm gonna have to keep that cost. I'd like to just call the insurance back and say, hey, we had a windstorm, but too well, so you know, there goes another $800 on this job that we're not going to recover. But we're learning some valuable lessons about the wind, and you can never be too safe with your panel protection here. Well, we got some snow up on the mountain there, definitely sticking pretty good. And up on top of Sherwin here, a little bit, not quite as much. But definitely quite a bit more over on this side where the ski area is. Definitely some accumulation, and it's stuck. So it's starting, folks. Here it comes. Getting a lot of moisture this morning. So we're back over at Ginsberg's place. You see the concrete we did last week. Now we're gonna get ready to get these stair stringers going down to that pad. So let's take a look at that. I don't know why I don't film my meetings more. We had to do a little meeting about the stair stringers there, but I just either forget, or sometimes it gets awkward with like the owner, so I don't. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna break out my camera and start filming while we're talking, but I need to just get used to doing it because I want to show you guys what we're doing. So now we just left there. We figured out the stair stringer dilemma. And now we're going to go over here to this, the Barron house over here, which has got a deck in the front and a deck in the rear that got some pretty substantial damage over this last winter. So got the structural engineering, pretty much already gave him a price for it. I don't have the time to do it, but I'm gonna have my buddy Jeff, if he wants to jump in and quarterback this one. That's what we're gonna try and do. So that's kind of the goal here, is to get Jeff involved and see if he and I can't work together on this thing. And yeah, let's check it out and see how it goes. What's up, buddy? Say hi to all your YouTube fans.
Oh no.
This is my buddy Jeff here. He's gonna start participating on the channel here, whether he wants to or not, right? So anyhow, here's the deck. So you can see right here, guys, we've got a big smiley face with an open gap here. Long story short, what we're gonna do here per the structurals is this is all getting demoed. So we're gonna go ahead and pull all this off, open this whole floor area up, and that'll give us access to the bottom here. And we've got, I think there's a footing that goes right here, either right here, maybe it's right here, somewhere right in here. So there's a little bit of concrete that goes on here, and then we're going back with just the structural part of the deck. I don't know what we're gonna do with railing and stuff like that, so we're just gonna stick to what the engineer spec'd for columns, floor joists here, decking on top and bottom. And then as far as finishes, we don't have anything figured out for that yet. Really, all I've got figured out so far is the concrete and the structural members to put this thing back together. The rest will be something we need to talk about as far as what this thing's gonna look like, if we're gonna go with a metal railing or if we're gonna go back with a wood railing. But that's the front in a nutshell.
Holes.
Yeah.
Even if it was just screw and nail holes, we're still gonna have.
Oh yeah, we got the belly band, so
there's that.
Yeah, that's gonna create
anything and everything else that's basically affixed to it. The other thing is that if you rip it out now, how do you want to handle egress in case of emergency up there? You know,
well, there's no getting off that.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't escape there because there's no stairs.
That's okay though. The requirement is, you know, see like this window right here. Mm-hmm. If that was a slider, that would count as egress, which I'm in agreement with. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
They could just jump out to your death.
That's basically what they require, is a space to jump to your demise.
Yeah. So this one here, everything's intact. Beam gets replaced, columns get replaced. From what I think, that's what I can remember on this one. Okay. Everything stays.
Is it necessary?
This is just rebuilt. Yeah, I think we're upsizing on the beam, if I'm not mistaken. So the beams, I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but I can see the railing needs to be replaced. And
I'll shoot Mauricio a text. He'll meet you over there. I'll be there in, you know.
Where are you guys going?
To the dump.
Dump?
I'm gonna buy a new plug for that trailer.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Enter it a little more and see.
See if we can get her to stop leaking out of the bowl. So we got the whacker. Here's the old
I just checked the oil on this one to make sure.
the old cutter. Better lift it up a little because that one just fires that blade right up. No, there's no clutch on that. It's just full throttle.
Just full?
Huh?
This one looks like it's got a leaking fuel line.
Purrs like a kitten. She's an oldie but a goodie. cut a lot of concrete with that old girl. So as you can see, we're doing just busy tasks today because it's raining. So it's just coming down pretty steady. You can see the gutters up there flowing, and got my other roll of gas pipe here, all my couplers, everything's here. So I'm ready to do my job. I got the that's why we brought this stuff, because we have some asphalt cutting to do. So we're gonna, it's our second string stuff. We got some brand new ones, but these are the second string ones we use for more beater type jobs. So we got the beater equipment for the beater job, and we're gonna use that to put our cold patch back in over the top and Viber plate it all back together. Should be a pretty good job there. All right, guys. Well, we pretty much got rained out today, so I'm chilling on the couch and trying to warm up. It's been just drizzling, kind of miserably wet and cold out there. Everybody kind of gave up on working outside today. The wind is really bad down at the airport. So unfortunately, we really couldn't get much more footage or anything like that. We got a big crew that came up from down south to help us wrap those things up. Really not a good way to start the week, but we're gonna reconvene tomorrow morning. I think we're gonna get some snow between now and then, but nothing too serious, and the wind's supposed to die down. So tomorrow we're gonna give it another crack at things and see where we get. So hope you enjoyed the video for today's Monday. Saw the weather's changing, as you can see, and it's just gonna start getting more exciting from here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share. That really helps a bunch, and we'll see you on the next one.